heard this knock, and I was so like, who is it at the door? It sounded like a Sunday school, but it was just the postman doing some unusual knock. Probably knew how much I needed this present, and then I get this present in the post this morning. You know, open the box, because what a lovely sound, né? And then I get this. Let me show you. Olha que bonito. Olha. It's the baobab tree. That's yours truly there. And it says music notes. I don't know who sent this to me. I'm gonna find out. My music notes in this really beautiful paper. Like, they know, you know, tão bonito, which is good, because if I had in my mind this yesterday, I need to buy one book that I write my music note, because if I show you, there's here, all random, then I write a verse just in here, and then, oh, found a new book, oh, I write some note. Oh, this one, I can never find anything because there's no mark. So I'm like, if I wrote a song, look, and here, and then there's this one here, and then there's pages. I write one verse here, then I write one verse here, then it's my passcode for the things, and then there's this one here, then there's a photo of me when I was a child, and then there's this one here, there's some notes in here, as you can see, and then look at that beautiful paper for writing love letters. And I was thinking, this is ridiculous now, because these are all books from, you know, so I thought, I need one book to write my notes. Parabéns, muito obrigado. I am going to start showing you something today, okay? Apart from my lovely present, who I'm going to find out who sent to me, I found another bird, because we know we have a bird called capoeira. That's true, by the way. There's a bird in Brazil called capoeira that flies low. I spoke about this before, and some people say, did the name come from that bird as well? Because it's from perhaps the same family of the Una bird. So there is a bird called capoeira. But I found another bird from paradise. This one here really can ginga. And I have to show you this. Get ready for this. This bird can ginga. What is that? I have never... Olha só. Ixi, Chamada. Chamou. O outro tá vindo pra chamada. Tá vindo, chamou. Chamada longa chamada. Ó, it takes long for the chamada. E chamou e não dá pra entrar de novo. Vamos ver ele fazer a ginga de novo. Já foi de novo. Oh my God. Viram? Meu Deus do céu. But now I'll tell you, say, why is Messi showing this now, taking time off the class to work? That's just that. Bye, this is the class today. Thank you, go and watch the bird. That would be enough. But no, there's another bird that I'm not going to show you now. I think it's the same. They do a dance on a pole where they open the wings like that and they do this stuff. Watch, guys, because as I told you before, I don't watch Netflix. I really did not watch I promise you, I did not. I was like, now I watch Netflix. And there's a documentary, Birds of Paradise, Stephen Fry, and it's just capoeira everywhere. They're just playing capoeira. The birds are playing capoeira. And that links to our class today, because before I saw this, I was doing this class, which is I read on the internet to prove. And I was doing this expression of the movement, right? And today we're gonna work a lot on that, even more now, inspired by this beautiful. Anybody miss this at the end of the class? I might show again if we have time, okay? All right, let's go. Get yourselves ready. Let's start just waking up the spine. Take a deep breath. deep breath. Okay, so now from here, I'm going to lift my hands towards the ceiling. And then bend the knees, bow forward. Good. Great. Up. Breathe out, breathe in on the way up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're holding here. I'm going to walk forward. And just a little walk on the spot, switching. Okay, a little wide on your feet now. Bend your knees. We go to the back, and then we stretch. Good. Just work on the back now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go forward from here, stay in the plancha from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lift your heel. Let's do a gentle mergulho here. So we go forward, soft knees. Go forward and up. Soft knees, soft elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend your knees, jump. Subir. Lift your hands. Open your arms. Okay, we're gonna do a little twist from here. So if you step forward on your right, opposite hand, the arm goes in here, as if you're giving a big hug, and then you turn towards the ceiling. 1, 2, imagine you pulling a bow and arrow. That's the idea of the movement. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and breathe out on the way down. Good. 9, 10. Volta, change. Okay, and lift, breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, come back up. Parallel. Subir. Nice. Okay, little shake. And now we're going to start nice ginga from here. So I'm really thinking about this bass and using the rhythm. Look side my bass up. Okay, now from here we're going to move side to side. So it's pretty much just thinking about the roll of the knees. The feet is turned out. And we're going to go like a little feint. A little feint here. 1, 2, stay low. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really use the floor. Really grip on the floor. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now instead of going there, we pull from there. We pull from there, okay? So I'm not just going like this. I'm coming from there. So it's whoa, pulling from there. 2, 3, right, reaching. 8, 7, good, go lower. 9, 10, 2, and then soft on the arm. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, ginga. Okay, we go to the floor now. Turn out your hands. We go halfway. And then just reach. Don't go. Let's put moderate effort here. Moderate effort. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back. Other side. Moderate effort. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, maybe drop a little bit more from the head. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Volta to center. Just a little march on the spot. March on the spot. Let's get a little bit more blood now. Go towards your leg. Come back to center. So we just, from this march, we come back to center. Okay, so we're doing a few of those here. Back, come back to center. Really move your body as if you're trying to go beyond your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ginga. Now we'll go back to our skiva. Now this time, instead of being in front, we want the arm to go back. So this is the profile. I want you to think your hands going slightly behind your head. This idea here, okay? Like this kind of stretch here. So we go back. So your body's being pulled back a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could really reach the floor with the other hand. 5, 6, 7. I'll show you sideways. 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change. 1. Lean back a little more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back to center. We go back to the floor. As we go to our ponte now. Now we're going to come back from here and do a negativa. Okay? Let me show with my back to you. So we go left leg, and then bring right leg. I'm going to show you the preparation for beginners, and anybody that cannot bend the knees all the way, you can do what I'm going to do now. This is also for you to learn the correct way when you go all the way down to the floor. So we go. Turn out your hands. We go. Left. Right. Make sure the right leg is near your body. Okay? Left. Right. Got that? So we go stretch, negativa. Stretch, negativa. 2. Stretch, negativa. Stretch. That leg goes behind you. The leg that goes side goes behind you. There you go. 5. 6. The leg that goes side goes behind you. 7. 8. 9. Base. Come back to parallel. Back behind, hand behind. Now we circle back a little bit with that arm. Tiny bit. So it goes back, circle. Imagine you're holding something that you're going to take behind. Just this, just small movement. Other side. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to go other side. Hand on the floor. So your right leg, the leg that goes forward is the leg that goes behind you. See? Pa, pa. I'm going to readjust the body. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Go to parallel. Now from the parallel we're going to kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, double kick, same leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, double kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're gonna practice your arm for that bridge going forward. So the principle today is the role of this arm as a prop that we use for flourishing and we use for defense. So we are learning what's the role of this, just like the bird that we saw. What is the role here, or here and here? So then you start to mix the posture. Maybe it's here and here, maybe it's here and here. You see what I mean? So it's arms, okay? Now we're gonna use low, and it goes back. So have a little rehearsal with me. So back. That's the idea of this movement. Okay, I'm gonna show you now in the movement. So we go. Turn out your hands more for the advance now. As I go here now, this arm goes round, round. We're gonna work just on that. I want you to be in the negativa position, and you're just gonna work on your hip and your arm. That makes sense? Hip and the arm, see? So we just work on this folding, like a book, opening and folding. All right, let's go. Let's bring the leg forward, and then arm, circle, look towards the hand. I'll just come back a bit more. 2, 3, lift your hip, guys. 4, 5, 6, 7, work on the glúteo. 8, 9, 10, change side straight away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Parallel. Holding that position. Okay, so now we're gonna go back from here. And kick. Side and kick. Okay? So we go side. I'm trying to get the hand more behind. Side and kick. So I go arm, and as I kick, arm come down. Up, and then leg first, then arm come down. Dois. Let's go slowly, but let's aim for, let's go slowly, but aim for strength. So really lift the leg, really stretch the body, really pulling in your joints. Yeah. Dois. Três. Quatro. Cinco. Seis. Sete. Oito. Nove. 10. Here comes our challenge now. We go here 1. We're going to hold here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your arm. 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend more. Bend more. 9, 10. Change side. 1. Hold the arm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bend more. 7, 8, 9, 10. Center. We open from here, go back. When I go back, I don't want you to move back like this. No. Just your legs. Just your leg go back. Just the legs, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4. Lean forward more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch. Come back up. We're going to intensify. We're going to intensify the stretch now. So the first thing we're going to do is do a meia lua de frente, and you grab with the opposite hand, and you want to pull opposite, just this. Okay? Supporting leg is bent for now. Just this idea here, so we learn the posture. But as I get there, I'm still pulling different directions here. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now slowly, I'm going to just relax the posture a little bit, and then I transfer the leg to the back. And I grab here where I tie my shoelace. Just where you tie your shoelace, you're grabbing there, bend the knee, you're opening like a martelo. So the leg is in this form here. And then slowly we're going to reach for the floor. We're keeping that martelo posture. And now we take the hand off there, just hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to do from here is turn the hip, both hands on the floor. And we go for rabo de arraia on that leg. Stretch. 1, 2, supporting leg bend. 3, 4, 5. Make a smooth circle. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend knee. Martelo posture. Come back up. Turn the body. Bring the leg forward. This time we want to hold with the same hand and then the opposite hand grab on the outside of the foot. The opposite hand grab on the outside of the foot. And we're going to stretch this way. Okay? So grab there, pull the knee. Beginners, maybe you want to just stay here. If you're feeling very tight, stay here. Intermediate, just keep this leg bent, but don't lean forward. Open and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's work on the top leg first. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend. Let's go back to our martelo. Bend. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down, rabo de arraia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend. This time now we are going to work on the supporting leg. Okay? So we lift, bring the knee, grab, same thing. Go where you were before. Now just work on the supporting leg. 1, stretch this leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Volta. Martelo posture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lift the leg higher. 7, 8, 9, 10. Rabo de arraia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back up. Okay. Change side. Just the knee, opposite hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab. Martelo, bend the knee to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is entrance of AU as well. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Voltou pro rabo de arraia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Smooth circle. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Martelo. Retrace. Same hand, grab on the outside of the foot. 1, 2, pull the belly in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Martelo. 1, 2, try to stretch supporting leg now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, rabo de arraia, bend supporting leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, voltou, retrace. Now we work on the supporting leg to stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Martelo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rabo de arraia, bend supporting leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Retrace. Come back up. When I go to a cocorinha, whichever cocorinha, as long as you go to the floor here, we're doing our side to side now. Okay. Wide position. I want you to try to bring your hip up and your knees quite high as well for this AU. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pulley. Very nice. Wow. Sweating more than usual today. My goodness. And the birds of paradise do it with so much ease, don't they? And we're like so now we're going to work on this. We go here. There's a few things we can go here. We're going to show two. One is really cool, guys, really cool. They're both cool, but one of them just feels more character in the body. But let's start with the inwards. So we're going to do it very expressive. Go for this movement. Yeah, again, it's like if I had let me see, something. I'll just use my new book, my new present. So it's like here, behind, front, or behind, back. That's it. It's like I'm going way, really using the shoulder articulation. Articulation. I like the way I said that. So we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go forward into that ponte. Oh yeah, well, let me see, I don't know yet, I don't know. This is fresh, so I didn't plan, give me time. Okay, so we're gonna go really expressive. No. Yeah. Queda de rins, rabo de arraia, AU. Okay? Because it's, joke on the side now, it's good to start with something that really fits and just complement each other rather than going against the movement. So you can really feel the force of the movement by what comes next, what comes next, what comes next. And then we look something that goes against the motion. Alright? Cool. Let's go. So, ginga. 1, 2, 3. So we go back here, really back, forward, keep going. If you cannot do queda de rins, just go like this, and then keep turning, rabo de arraia, and then from the rabo de arraia, this leg is your first AU, look, AU. Then you stand up like a martelo, okay? And ginga, ginga. So we go other side, reach, in, queda de rins if you can, rabo de arraia, AU. And then as you land, like a martelo, push to come back up. Really looking. Okay, Ginga. I'll do with my back to you now. Let's just do a few now, okay? Follow me. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Let's go. To put another movement there that is really cool. I think you guys gonna love this one, eh? I think you guys gonna love this one. I think, why am I saying this? Because you know those movements, they're like, you don't expect much to happen. It's not a special movement or a difficult, no. But because it's unexpected, where it's coming from, it's like, oh, you know, it's a nice ride. But before that, since we're not gonna do anything backwards now, let me just show you the idea of going backwards starts to generate so much expression and feelings again. Now we talk a lot about how movements can bring feelings, and when I watch you guys doing, it's really interesting. Let me tell this, all of you, and I checked everybody who is here, and I actually have seen all of you moving in front of me for quite some time, so I actually can relate to that person, to each one of you. Each one of you that's in this class today, but this is also kind of a general rule, okay, for everybody. This idea of movements that bring some feeling, some expressive content in the movement, sometimes even when you're not doing, I say perfect just for you to understand, even when you're not doing like the master or something like this, but I look sometimes and I can see some of the points of improvement, but I can still feel, I can already feel some of the feeling. I get that feeling, okay? I can't come out of the cliche. But you know what I mean. And that's the beauty of some of these movements. So that means that some movements, they start to make you become expressive, even when the movement is not fully mastered yet. Now that's quite beautiful, because that's really learning. You're not just learning the form, you're already expressing through that learning. I'll say that again. You are learning the form, and you know that that road is only going to get better and better, more beautiful. Yeah. This just reminds me of a very beautiful story, which I don't have time to talk now. So I'm gonna I'm gonna talk really bad. I'm gonna just like tell you very quickly the story, but the story have to be embellished to make it beautiful and poetic. But I'm gonna cut to the chase. You probably heard before the parody of the guy who goes to get 2 buckets of water to bring back to the village, and he goes into to get the water, but one bucket has some holes in the bottom. So he's coming back with 2 buckets of water, and by the end, obviously there's only one bucket with water. The others just spilled everywhere. And he goes every day, and he goes and get water and come back, and he brings the bucket of water here, and one is full and one is empty because there's some holes, you know. And the guy said to him one day, but this is useless. Why are you doing this? Just bring one or bring two good ones. Why are you bringing one bucket of water that has holes in it, and by the time you get here there's no water inside the bucket? And he said to the guy, something like this, I'm making this story. He said to the guy, look the path. And when the guy looked the path, yes, only one bucket had water, but where he walked and dropped water, beautiful flowers were born. Eh? Thank you very much. I'll be reading more from my diary next week. See you later. Oh God. Okay, so that means that some movements, only later that you see that what you're spilling there, flowers coming up from there. Now, joke on the side now, this happens in capoeira. Sometimes your bucket has a hole, is dripping water, and later there will be worth that you went to get the water every day, even though by the end there is not enough water in the bucket. That's the moral of this story. Okay, so where was I? Oh, sequence. Yeah, movement, sequence, movement. No, I know where I was. I was showing you some things backwards. Yeah, don't get me confused. So here, when I go backwards here, look, all of this stuff that happens to the body here. You see? So you can work on some of that later. Now, let's focus on this. We go for our martelo, and then we're going to switch leg forward. Okay? Beginners, you can do marking if you don't want to do full out, because we're going to go into a back bend now. So, I am low here, and then I'm going to switch leg. So from here, I'm coming up, now I'm coming up, and then look, switch leg, hand on the floor. Okay? Now this will go from here, and as my hand go back, I bring my foot in. So I can go into a ponte, or what I want is a volta por cima. Anybody who cannot do volta por cima, please be patient with me, because this is for more advanced, but you can mark the movement. And after this, we're going to do our bananeira, so stay focused, okay? So I'm going to do beginner's version and then get into the more advanced version. So we go martelo, then the supporting leg, do a jump, look, jump, and then as I stretch, I bring the leg, beginners just turn around, other side. Low, change, stretch, bring in, other side, turn around. Okay? So from my Habjahaya, Ahu, here, change, volta por cima. Have a little go at this. Have a little go, watch me, have a little go, watch me, have a little go. Yeah? I go side, in, queda de rim, Habjahaya, Au, land. From the martelo, I'm going to change up the same leg. Don't hit the atabaque. Couple more, let's go. Beautiful. Now, if you really struggled with this, at the end of the class I'll show you something else. And remember, this is something you need to check again on the camera, okay? On the video later. All right, let's go back to our bananeiras. So this week we're still doing our chin up. No, chin down, chin up. I meant to say chin up, everybody. And I'm chin down, okay? So prepare. Let's go, I'll show you what to do here. One leg. We're doing only 20 each leg. So if anybody stop, well, there's not much I can do. Apart from writing your name down in a book, and a few months later, I go there and haunt you, something like that. And you go like, wow, he remembers that. Of course I do. Memória de elefante. Memória de elefante. Vamos lá. We are staying one leg. And what we're going to do, we're going to bring this leg, whichever leg you are on the floor goes up. So here. If you're more advanced, you go all the way. Beginners, just a little jump. Only 20 times. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and up. Very nice, guys. Grab, strong grip, very strong grip. Bend your knees. First of all, I want you to lift your hands. Don't lean forward. Now, as it gets really tight, we're going to go forward more. Then bow forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and go deeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Soften your shoulders. Let's get to the floor now. Okay, we're gonna sit crossed legs with one leg in front of you. So that leg is just in front of me. Okay? Sit upright. Same idea with the hands here. You can curl your back, hunch your back, that's okay. But just remember that you want to initiate with your arms. So I'm initiating with my arms, and then I let the back go forward with your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back up. And we're going to change side. So this is the sequence that we just did now. principle that we're working today, guys, is in the principle of the arm. A lot of people work just the legs because they think kicks, 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 which is very important, very valuable. But sometimes the energy of the kicks, it's coming from where? Martial arts talk about this so much. Yeah, it's coming from the hip. If you've done any martial art before, you might have heard a teacher saying where the kick's coming from here. And then that makes sense because your leg is connected here. So obviously it's from this chunk that your leg is extended, né? Bend and extend. However, we also learn in capoeira there are a chain of events. I'll say that again, we can make a chain of events to bring that energy. So maybe the kick started here. Whoa, bah. So it starts with something in my arms that will generate this, and this will pull this, and this will pull this, and this will lift this, and then the leg comes up. But even more interesting, I think, is that when you start to learn this, you then also realize that we use these elements to hide the kick. Yeah. So it's here. So, and then release. So even a simple example, even if I'm doing something like here, and then the leg comes up, that leg obviously was hidden here before it came up. So although the hip lifted the leg, there was a chain of events. And this is really an optimistic approach because you think, I want to learn all these different possibilities. Going backwards to go forward, going forwards to go back. I mean, these are just basic commands in your body. Go backwards, go forward, go side, twist, up, down, all basic qualities of movement, right? Commands of movement. But I can say, go back to go forward. I can say, go back, twist to go side. Now, obviously, we can stay here hours with me giving you all these different possibilities of what could happen. And that's why it's very exciting. Because I can go backwards, I can stay backwards, leg come forward. And that's it. Just with that, you have got inspiration for infinite amount of movement. Okay? So I hope you have enjoyed this very much. I have indeed. And I hope to see you next time. Thank you very much. Please remember, it does help so much if you can subscribe to my channel, like, share. I now understand why people always say this. It's because it does help the message to go around. People can view the video more, supports everything. And finally, if you'd like to support these classes, then there is a link on my YouTube channel with my PayPal. You can support, it will be very welcome indeed, of course. But also, if you're just enjoying the classes there, making some notes, and being inspired by the class, that truly does make me feel very happy as well. Thank you so much indeed, and more to come.